Canada issues student visas in greater numbers, with many international students aspiring to stay permanently. This demand-supply gap has raised the qualifying score for permanent residency. The pathway to Canadian permanent residency has become more difficult in recent years, despite the country admitting a historic high of 500,000 permanent residents annually. However, the widening pool of applicants hasn't kept pace with demand. Canada issues student visas in greater numbers, with many international students aspiring to stay permanently. This demand-supply gap has raised the qualifying score for permanent residency, leaving many applicants ineligible. But, as the saying goes, if the mountain will not come to Muhammad, then Muhammad will go to the mountain. Students are adapting by learning French the required fluency in French is challenging and francophone immigration, especially for students already grappling with English proficiency. Nevertheless, many are enrolling in Alliance Française courses despite the expense, which typically takes 45 weeks and up to $7,400. Canada cracks down on temporary migration. Canada is aiming to reduce its temporary population, including international students, Immigration Minister Mark Miller recently announced. Miller stressed the need for sustainable growth in temporary residents. Presently, Canada hosts 2.5 million temporary residents, constituting 6.2% of the population, a figure the government aims to decrease to 5% over the next 3 years. Meanwhile, Employment Minister Randy Boissonnault highlighted changes to the Labour Market Impact Assessment, LMIA, reducing its validity from 12 to 6 months. The LMIA permits businesses to hire foreign workers for roles lacking Canadian expertise, but has been subject to misuse and trade. The purpose of the LMIA is for the employer to show a need for a foreign worker and to confirm that no Canadian worker, permanent resident, refugee, or asylum seeker is able to do that job. And by shortening the validity period, we are going to make sure that the temporary foreign worker program is being used with the most up-to-date and accurate labour market information, Boissonnault said.